What's up guys, and welcome back to another exciting Escooter Clinic video. Today we're looking at the ARCA UNO, a compact, lightweight, budget accessible e-bike. So let's see if this thing is any good. This is the ARCA UNO, the first e-bike from ARCA, Escooter Clinic's own brand. After years of helping people choose the right ride, they have decided to build one themselves. Simple, practical, and made for everyday city life. Having a e-bike with 14-inch little tiny urban wheels means that you can navigate the city and get those really sharp, tight corners wherever you go. And having that 14-inch tire means that you're nimble, super skinny. You can slither into those little spots all around the city. This thing's so small, it's ridiculous. But yeah, turning circles are pretty good on this bike. You can kind of whip around anything, which is a benefit of having a compact bike. Okay. Now, this bike actually only weighs around 25 kilos, which means it's one of the most lightest PEVs available at Escooter Clinic. So if you're looking for lightweight versatility, this is the way you want to go. Now, that kind of reduces the range of the e-bike, but having a hot swappable design with a battery, which we'll talk about more later on, means that you can take the battery out and leave the bike maybe downstairs or locked up outside. So having that lightweight option really makes a significant difference. And having a e-bike that's small, nimble, lightweight, and compact means you can navigate the city in any way you wish. One thing that's really important about e-bikes is having that versatility of an urban environment. This is the kind of e-bike you can pick up with one hand. So having that weight really low really makes it agile and easier to live with as such. Now, paired with this e-bike is a 250 watt motor, which produces a whopping 15 miles per hour top speed. Now, why is that important? Now, with that top speed, that is the legal limit of this e-bike. That's the top speed you can actually get on a regulated e-bike. So it means that this is one of the only PEVs we've reviewed recently that are fully legal free and you don't need private land to ride it. At 15 miles an hour, you know you can ride in confidence knowing that you're not going to get stopped by Old Bill and you can just ride with the wind in your hair. Now, one thing about having a compact, small, road legal PEV is that I can ride anywhere with confidence knowing that I'm not going to get pulled over. But yeah, navigating the city, especially in London, having a small compact PEV is essential for navigating the city. This is something you can take into a coffee shop without any problems. If you had like one of those massive 20-inch tire off-road build EVs out there, it'd be much more of a pain to navigate the city. Electric motor on this EV is actually very smooth and consistent. It's not aggressive or jerking. I think that's just down to the watt hour of it more than anything. But mild suspension is quite nice to have. It has all the basics you need. I think for the price of it, for £500, not too bad actually, not too bad. If you've got like a partner you want to take out with you, not really keen on a big investment of a PEV, this might be the one that you get as a second PEV. But this isn't the one that you do long distance riding on. No. This is something that you just pop to the shops on for 2 seconds and off you go. And surprisingly, you can get someone in the back. There's a little back seat as well, which is kind of fun. I wonder how much that affects speed and performance though. Not good, that's my first thought. But it kind of has a little bit of everything on this bike. But like I say, the price point, severely competitive. Now, the estimated range of this e-bike is around 90 kilometers in range, and that is significantly affected by rider weight, riding conditions, and the weather. Now, if you have this bike in its lowest assisted bike pedaling mode, then you're probably going to get closer to that longer range. That means that you can ride this thing in confidence, knowing that you're going to be not left stranded. And if you was to run out of battery, you know you can pedal your way out of any situation. Now, if you're having this bike in its maximum power consumption mode, that will have a serious impact in the range of your e-bike. But one thing I would recommend is getting this e-bike and then buying a second battery to save in charging time. Because if you could just simply hot swap the battery, which you can do on this model, that means you can easily get to your destination, have that battery ready to charge, swap them over, and you're ready to go without any charging waiting time. Now, there's a few things about this bike that you get as standard, which I think is really, really nice. Getting a front headlight and a brake light is really, really nice. And also having disc brakes at the front and the back, knowing that it's not just going to cut out on you and using e-braking only. With the disc brakes as front and back, you know you're going to stop at a dime. And there is mild, when I say mild, I mean like mild suspension on this bike, so it's ever so slightly going to give you a little bit of comfort, but for the price point you can't complain, because this bike is super affordable and it's the most budget friendly bikes I've ever ridden. One thing that is no joke, which has no holds bar with this bike, and its strongest, loudest and proudest feature is that horn. You know you're coming when that comes in the way. Move out the way. Now, I have to mention this one thing. If I don't mention it, I'm not a true reviewer. The only thing that is bugging me about the riding position of this bike is when you put your feet here, and maybe jump, I am hitting the handlebars, and this is as high as the handlebars go, so you do have a really kind of cramped riding style. You kind of need to go to the side a little bit. I'm not necessarily a fan of that, but the build quality for the price point isn't that bad, to be honest, guys. It's not that bad for the price point of this bike. Now, this bike is only £500. Some accessories you can have for PEVs or 500 quid, and having a whole EV for 500 quid or 499 is a pretty good deal, to be honest. If you just wanted a simple, like just does what it needs to do e-bike, then this bike might be the one for you. But if you want something a little bit more extreme, you might want to check out other bikes we've reviewed on the channel. But for 499, suspension, front light, brake light, e-bike, battery, LED display, it has it all as a standard. But this isn't high-end boutique riding. This is affordable PEV riding. So if you're looking for a cheap, affordable, lightweight, compact PEV, then you want to check out the ARCA UNO as a lightweight, affordable, budget-friendly option. And if there's any other PEVs you want to feature on the channel, comment them down below and we'll check them out real soon. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.